Hey guys, it's Tyson with Grimm's Closet here with another Spider-Man opening. Love Spider-Man, and today we're going to be doing the Spider-Man bundle. We're just going to take a look and see what it looks like. I'm sure it's going to be very similar to a lot of the other bundles that they have produced. And if you enjoy any of these openings, feel free to give me a like, comment, subscribe, downvote, whatever. Just on my quest for 20 followers. So have a great rest of your day, and we'll go ahead and get into it. Alright, so here is the packaging for the Spider-Man bundle. We have Venom Spider-Man on the front. It looks like this comes with 9 booster packs. These are fluctuated. They have all kinds of different numbers here. We have an oversized spin down, some lands, looks like in foil, non-foil, a radioactive spider promo, and then a little box. Let's go ahead and get this open. There's a little web going up and down the side. Lots of cardboard packaging in these. Looks like we have a little insert, Daily Bugle Spider-Man bundle, little comic. I should have hired like an actual Spider-Man artist to do that. The Jonah looks a little odd. That looks pretty cool. Here we have the art. I believe this is just from the Venom Hero, and this is from the Amazing Spider-Man that comes in Mythic. Inside of here, we have a little box. If they made this a little smaller, it can make packaging extremely small too. But we have our counters here. So if you're new to Magic the Gathering, these are little ways to track little bonuses, little buffs you get to your characters. I don't know idea what these are ever used for. I've never seen a use for any of those. Cool packaging. I think the pre-release the other day, or last night, and I do say I like some of the graphic design that they have on some of these. So here we have our Spider-Man dime, a little nice little Spider-Man logo there. It looks a little kind of a metallic color. Hey, 20, that means we're getting good stuff. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into it. And here are the 2 packs. These will have your basic lands. This will have all your foil lands, and I can see the promo there, so we'll go ahead and just take a look at that first. The video of Active Spider actually is my promo card in the bundle with a different art. So here we have the Red Blue Spider here from Tony and Fanti. And then we just have our foil lands there. It looks like there's different locations. I think I would have liked to have more of the Spider one, which your mileage may vary. I like the idea of it. I don't necessarily like that it was just a graphic overlaid over. I think if it was like part, like maybe he went up to the location instead, that might look cooler. But we'll see. So we have our 3, 6, and our 9 packs. The big hit in this set is the Soulstone. So we have the Beetle, Legacy Criminal. There's 2 versions of the Beetle. There's a male Beetle. I don't remember their alter ego's names. Shocker on the Shock. A little Miles Morales for Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. Inner Demon Gangsters. I believe these guys are with the Negative Man. Selfless Police Captain looks like a George Stacy. Yep, that's Gwen Stacy's father. Pumpkin Bombardment. So we have our Green Goblin up in there. Little Spider Bot, little creature that I haven't read all the most recent Spider-Man stuff, so a little rusty on some of the newer things. But we have the Vulture here. Spider-Man Heroic Horde. So lots of Spider-Man in one pack. Prison Break. We have the Rhino. Looks like a Tombstone. There's a Electro, there's a Pumpkin Bomb there, so somebody is throwing a bomb. We have Spider-Punk, there's our first rare. Riot, this creature enters your choice with a 1/1, or counter, or haste. Other spiders you control have Riot. Spells and abilities can't be countered, damage can't be prevented. Pretty cool card. We got a wordless comic card, the Clone Saga, which is good old 90s story level, was pretty nice back in the day. First foil is a Still Wrecking Ball, and we have a Savage Mansion as our foil, and we have a token right there. One thing to note in these packs is the drop rates for the bonus sheets are now like 1 in 30 packs or something like that, 1 in 26 packs. It probably says on the package, but it's a lot lower than Final Fantasy, which is like 1 in 3, and so we're going to see a lot less of things like that. So we have Flip, famous sound effect when Spider-Man shooting the web. Doc Ock's Henchman. I don't recognize the costume. Our second Still Wrecking Ball the pack. Guy in the Chair. I don't remember his name in the Ultimate Comics, but his name was Ned. We have Venom's Hunger, which is really cool art. I think it was on the packaging. The Mask Meower. A lot of Spider-Verse stuff. We have Joe Jameson's son, John Jameson, the astronaut. Oscorp Research Team. I guess it's for limited. I was 1 in the blue, and or you pay 7 to draw 2 cards. It's super great. We have Heroes Hangout. We have Gwen and Miles there. 1 choose date night. Exile the top 2 cards of your library and choose 1 until your next turn. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card, or 1 or 2 target creatures get +1/+0 for second until end of turn. So little modal options are always like having that on cards. Damage Control Crew. These guys fix up the places where there's superhero battles. We have Wraith, Vicious Vigilante, and we have our first mythic, which is Peter Parker and the Amazing Spider-Man. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad to see that. And we have Black Cat, who I don't know if she should be black. A great character. I think she should be like black white or something. We have our treasure token and then a little dual colored land there. Yeah, that seemed like a good pack. We have a Spider-Man Free Spirit, another Guy in the Chair, Venom's Hunger, our first City Pigeon, another Beetle, Electro's Bolt, Mechanical Mobster. It's a Silvermane. Haven't read anything with him in a long time. We have a Chameleon, so he has a shapeshifter, so he might get some action there. You may have Chameleon enter as a copy of a creature you control, except his name is Chameleon, Master Disguise. So Lexi Kravinoff, he's the brother of Kraven the Hunter. You have a lovely face, made up by Arwet. Molten Man, Inferno Incarnate. When he enters your library for basic mountain card, put it on the battlefield tap, then shuffle. He gets 1/1 for each mountain you control. And when Molten Man leaves the battlefield, sacrifice a land. So pretty powerful there, especially another controller on him. Scarlet Spider Kane. When he enters, you can discard a card if you do get 1/1 counter on him. He also has Mayhem for once if you discard his cost 1. Friendly Neighborhood enchant land. When this card enters, create 3/1 green and white token human citizen creature tokens. Enchantment has 1 tap target creature has 1/1/1 until end of turn for each creature you control active only as the sorcery. We have our Tombstone for a criminal and a foil, and then Sister Hideout and a treasure. We'll just put these little lands going forward together there. Starling, Area Ally. I'm not familiar with that character at all. There's a quote from Miles Morales, so might be more of the Ultimate Comics there. Amazing Acrobat. We have Gwen in art. Just one of those classic comics, showing multiple figures as they're making movement. Spider-Man, Gwen. Grow Extra Arms. It's a 2 mana +4/+4. But it costs 1 less if you're targeting a spider. So that's some little tribal kindred synergy there. Risky Research with Doc Ock and art. Mask Meower. Another Silvermane, Mechanical Monster. Oscorp Research Team. Sudden Strike. We have a Silk hitting the Black Cat there. Ezekiel Sims, Spider Totem. This is newer, and I haven't read Spider-Man in the last few years, so I don't know that story. I think there's like a Spider Island story or something that's part of. We have Sandman's Quicksand, 2 black and 1, or for Mayhem. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. If the spell's Mayhem cast with cost creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn instead. So that's pretty cool. Silk Webweaver. She was pretty good when I played against her last night. Has a web slinging cost there, but whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green white human citizen creature token. Creatures you control get +2/+2 vigilance until end of turn. We have our foil, Talkbot Henchman, a little land, and a treasure. Next pack, we have a Spider Rex, common Crook, just taking you out for a walk. We have some of the cast from the Bugle. We have a Robbie Robinson right there. Vicky Vale. It's been a little bit. Betty Brant. It's been a little bit since I've read some of the comics. Another John Jameson. Spectacular Tactics. 1 white and 2. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control against hex with turn. Destroy target creature with 4 or less. Not a bad kid, but you've got a lot to learn. So we have the Jessica Drew Spider Woman right there. Shriek Troublemaker. She was pretty big in the Maximum Carnage storyline. If Silver Sable, I think this card's pretty decent. When she enters, put 1/1 counter target another creature, whenever she attacks her, modifier creature control gets lifelink until end of turn. When you have that mixed up with her the WoW pack, they're getting First Strike and Vigilance. We have Spider-Man India. And we have first rare land, Oscorp Industries. It enters tapped. When this land enters from a graveyard, you lose 2 life. And then 1/2, blue, black, or red. And it also has a Mayhem class. You can play this card from your graveyard if you discarded it. Yeah, so I mean, it's free. It's a land you can play from Mayhem, which is pretty cool. Gallant's little mixing of tiles. There, we have our land and a token. Alright, more Daily Bugle, Passenger Ferry, Electro Bolt. It seems like a small set, and so it's starting to already feel like I'm doing a lot of repeats. This card I played against it was doing some work. You can tap it, since it's a mana dork, which lets you do web slinging, and so you just kind of keep replaying it. It's mana dork with reach 1 or 2. We get a red green. Whenever you cast a spell, mana value 4 greater, untap this creature. So, Spider-Man No More. It's like the old classic, I think it's Spider-Man 50. The old cover. It was like Romita, Flash Thompson, Spider-Fan. I don't think he was a Spider-Fan in high school, but I can't tell if it's him in college. So there we have a Spider Suit, equip creature is +2/+2, and is a Spider Hero, in addition to his other types. We have our Spider-Man Noir, Menace. Whenever creature control attacks alone, put 1 counter on it, then survey X, where X is the number of counters on it. We have our second method of the pack, we have Imposter Syndrome, and the cropping here. It's gotta be, this probably looks way better in the extended art, but should just zoom it out, or you can just use the art from the cartoon. Passenger Ferry is our foil, and then we have a token and a little common land. Another Passenger Ferry, so Electric Bolt, Spider Rex, Common Soldier, City Pigeon, New Helicopter, Bagel and Smear, I just like to say it because it's funny, Bagel and Smear, Mob Lookout, Prowler, Clawed Thief, Menace, when another villain you control enters, Prowler Connives, draw a card and discard card, you discarded when one card, put a 1/1 counter on him. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. We have Trample, whenever you cast a spell mana for greater, you can exile the top card of library. If you may play that card until you exile another card with this creature. We have our Penny Pilot, SPR. I've never read her in an actual comic, and I think I like the design in the Across the Spider-Verse movie, Into the Spider-Verse, a little bit more. We have Arachne, Silent Weaver. I've seen the original art from Steve Argyle, and at least he's shared, and the crop is weird, just like her hands over here. Some of the design on the set, like, I don't love it. There's fine, it's serviceable. They could have just kind of holding it back with the cropping things that didn't need to be a problem. We have our Scorpion, Seething Striker as our rare. If that's actually your end step, creature died this turn, you can use the Connive. So lots of villain sounding abilities here. Unstable Experiments, we have Grey Goblin's Eye popping through here for Norman. Romantic Rendezvous, Professional Wrestler, Crusher Hogan, when Spider-Man went before he was a superhero, he was a wrestler. Kind of would have liked to say different version had like Bonesaw from the Randy Macho Man Savage from the first Spider-Man movie. Scorpion Sting, Minister, we have a common Spider-Man. Pumpkin Bombardment, Scout the City, choose 1, mill 3 cards, you may put a permanent card from among them in your hand, gain 3 life, or destroy a creature with flying. Spider-Man and Morgan, Terrific Team Up, Yield Spider-Man Team Up comics, that's kind of based on that. Spell costs 2 less if you control a permanent with mana value 4 greater, 1 or 2 target creatures control get +1/+0 to end turn, they still damage to their power, equal to their power target creature and opponent controls. Morbius, the Living Vampire, Flying Vigilance Lifelink, exile this card from your graveyard, to the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 of them in hand, and the rest of your library in any order. Web Warriors, when this creature enters, put 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. Be good if you want to 1 wide. We have our Carnage Crimson Chaos. Trample, when Carnage enters, return creature card from my 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains this creature attacks each combat able, and when this creature deals combat damage to player, sacrifice it. Mayhem up 2. So if you can get him out early, that's a 4 for 8. Like, pretty powerful. We have an uncommon with Spider Bite, Web Warden. I have no idea who that character is. I've never seen her before. Okay, so we have another Miles, Inner Demon, Selfless Captain, Doc Ock, Romantic Rendezvous, a little throwback. I don't know if it happened in the movies before, like the Upside Down Kiss. A little represent discard card, then draw 2 cards. So good little card draw right there. Eerie Gravestone, Vibrant Cityscape, Spider Islanders. I think that's from Spider Island that I don't know much about. Raging Goblinoids, Sun Spider. This is another one. I got this in my pre-release last night. I have no idea who this character is. I would have rather had like Vermin than this guy. School Days. Then we have her rare is Jackal. Genius Geneticist. It's kind of fun to say. Travel whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value equal to Jackal. Jackal's power, copy that spell, if it is legendary, then put a 1/1 counter on Jackal. Pretty neat. I think you build around that, it'd be a lot of fun. We have a rare there with a Lizard Connor's Curse, 2 green and 2. Trample Lizard formula when Lizard Connor's Curse enters, up to 1 target creature loses all abilities and becomes a green lizard. Creature gains power 4/4. One thing I find interesting is it actually spells out his name, but there's other cards like the Spider-Man where it says when Spider-Man enters. It's just kind of funny. Anyways, yeah, I like seeing a lot of these characters that I grew up with showing up inside of Magic cards. I don't like the low drop rate on the bonus sheet cards, which I didn't get any here. And I do feel this is just 9 packs, and I feel like I'm getting quite a bit of duplicates. So yeah, well, I mean, overall, I think it's a fun product. It's going to be something that I'm going to build up. So just Spider-Man, just only Marvel stuff in, but it seems like really small. I feel like this could have just cooked for a little bit longer. But yeah, we'll see how they play and everything later. We'll see if anything's good or not. It's just, I got these boxes yesterday, and yeah, we'll see. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, downvote, upvote. I'm on my quest to 20 subscribers, and if you join me on that journey, I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day.